One Premiere Pro workflow is to have all of your assets on a removable hard drive, and then take that hard drive to another computer, open up Premiere Pro there, and then link back up to those assets. And that process can be a little tricky because that hard drive might have a different letter, things like that, or the folder structure might be different. But Premiere Pro has this feature called the Link Media feature, which really simplifies it, streamlines it, and does a lot of it automatically. Another scenario would be that if you change a file name or change a folder name, then Premiere Pro can't track down those files because of those changes. So again, the Link Media dialog box comes to the rescue. I've got this project here with 4 video clips on this timeline and 3 still images, and they're all showing up over here in the project panel. I'm going to demonstrate how this thing works by closing this project and then messing around with the assets. Close the project like that. The assets are inside this folder here. I'm going to change the name of this folder to Relinked instead of Relinking. Let me open it up and change a couple more things here. Change this images folder to, let's say, images old, just to make it different. And let's say change Scenic 4 here to Scenic D, just to, again, create problems for Premiere. Close this down. And now I'm going to open up that project again and watch what happens. It really is quite amazing. It opens the project, it locates the media, and look at this. It tells you that it found all these files except for that one. How did it do that? Well, basically, it looked down in the folders and just searched for those files based on the file names, going down in folder levels. Even though the folder names were changed, it still found them. The only one it didn't find was Scenic 4 because I changed the name of the file, and it can't figure that out. But that's pretty amazing. And it wouldn't have even shown you this Link Media dialog box if it had found everything. So here it found everything but that one. So now I'm going to track down that one. All I need to do now is click on Locate. It'll look for that one, and it gives me the last path, which is very helpful. Then it goes up as far as it can until it gets to the point where it can't find that folder. It can't find Relinking. Relinked is the new name. So it goes up levels until it gets to the point where everything matches up now, except it can't find Relinking anymore. So you tell it, okay, it's not Relinking, it's Relinked, sorry. We'll click on that. Now it says I can't find that file. If you click on Display Only Exact Names, it won't show you anything because there is nothing named exactly Scenic 4, so uncheck that. But I know that it's down here, this one here, D. It's cool that you get Hover Scrub here too, which is nice. But there it is. So I'm going to click on that to make it active. And click on OK. And now we're going to relink. It's going to be called Scenic 4 here because that's the clip name inside the project panel as opposed to the file name. I right-click on this and say Locate Media inside Explorer, Reveal in Explorer. There it is right there. So it does show you that it's Scenic D here as a file name, but it's Scenic 4 as far as a clip name here in the project. All right, let's make things a little bit tougher for this guy. I'm going to close you down again. I'm not going to save things because I want to start from scratch again here. I'm going to take this folder and tuck it inside my working files folder. I'm basically putting it up a level. Premiere has trouble looking up folder levels. It's okay looking down. So I'm going to start it up again. And this time it says, I can't find any of these guys. Where are they? Well, let's help Premiere Pro find them. They're missing these 7 clips here, all of them. I'm going to start off by looking at this one here and tracking it down. I have these things checked over here. Align timecode, use media browser, and then relink. Well, relink I want it automatically. Timecode here is not critical, but use media browser to locate files. The media browser is this thing inside Premiere Pro. If I uncheck that, then go locate, it opens up my Explorer here and I track it down the old-fashioned way. Let's not do that. Let's go to the new way because it works so much better. So I'll check on the media browser. Now I'm going to say locate. And again, it shows me the old path and then goes up as far as it can where it thinks it can find it. And it really can't. I need to tell it, sorry, I put it inside this working files folder here, so it's up a level. Click on that. And now I need to find that folder, which I renamed, so there it is. Now I need to tell it it's inside this folder here, so double click on that. It shows every single file. There are all 3 of them. If I say exact name only, then it shows me that one, that particular one. That's the one I'm looking for. I click OK, and it's going to find the other 2 that are inside that folder. Now, it didn't find these video files because they're up a level. If I had looked for them first, it would have found these images as well because they're down a level. It would have just searched for the file names as well, which is really pretty amazing. But now it can't find these guys because they're up 1 level. So I'll select that one there and say locate that one. Same process as before. We are now inside this folder with the exact names thing checked. So let me uncheck that so I can see these folders. Go up 1 notch here to the previous one, the relinked media folder there. And now there they are. If I say exact name matches only, it'll find that one that I wanted. I'll click on that, click OK. And it finds the other 2 that had the names that weren't changed, but this 4th one, the name was changed, so we need to track that one down too. There's no way you can figure that out. You really have to tell it when you change the file name. So I'm going to uncheck the display exact names again here. I know now that D is 4, so I just take that and say OK. And now we're done. We got everybody reconnected. Everything's fine. There are a couple other scenarios here that might happen. I'm going to just minimize this for a second. Go get that folder. I'm going to change Scenic 2 here to Scenic B. And now some programs won't let you do this when the file is active, but I'll just change this to Scenic B here. And Premiere is cool about this. It's really pretty amazing. It doesn't say, sorry, you can't change the name or you can't move it or copy and paste it. Just, okay, you changed the name. I'll close this down now. And I get an immediate message. Even though Premiere Pro is minimized down here, it says, hey, where did this thing go? Okay, well, let's track it down, locate it. And I'm going to say it's this guy. Sorry, I changed the name. So I'll click on OK. And now all is well. Since it's minimized, I need to go down here and reopen it. One other scenario is that you might make a clip offline. So I'll right-click on you, make it offline. It says keep the media on the disk, you bet. If I go over to number 3 now, it's going to give you this horrible red screen that says, hey, it's offline. Can't find this guy, or you made it offline, which we did on purpose. But now if I want to track it down from within Premiere, as opposed to when I open Premiere or when I change something with Premiere already open, right-click on this now. And there are two options. There's replace footage and link media. Now, replace footage swaps something else for this thing. That's kind of the concept anyways. But linking media is what we want to choose here. So I click on that. There's the link media dialog box, and here's our guy there. Since the name is the same now, it'll be a little bit of a different process. Say locate. And there's the one that's already highlighted. Click OK. And we are done. It's back, and that red screen is gone. So this link media process inside Premiere now is really top drawer. I think you'll find that tracking down unlinked media is very easy.